I don't see too many military units around.
No, I've had a very small army because my army is so elite. Although we need to upgrade them before we can really start to take on those folks. In fact, we could probably have Ray not do winter shelters. It means, but again, long-term game versus short-term game. Let's go ahead and go a little bit crazy. Cancel the thing in Re, and let's actually, instead of picking something to build, let's design something fresh and new.
Okay, good idea.
Right,
so we've got our 2 units that we started with, I guess. Or did you build these actually?
I actually made these. So the Shock Marine needs to be updated, and the Sky Hunter is specifically to kill Necrodrones or flying things, basically.
So these are both versions of the Marine that you've customized yourself.
Yeah.
And so this guy, Sky Hunter, he's got Flying Slayer, and this guy, Shock Marine, he has just point blank power.
And he's just set up. So we should update the Shock Marines to be more beefy. Okay,
so he's our frontline ranged unit, or what? I mean,
yeah.
Is it because the necrophages have the flying units that run up to your
they're so fast, it's very difficult. So yeah, what we want to do is have Marines that can have good hit point total. So we don't want to do anything involving speed anymore, because the necrophages will always be faster than us. Doesn't matter how hard we try, it just doesn't matter. So what we want to do is go grab the tier 2. So let's see if we take a look at the second level stuff, or the tier 1 like adamantium here.
Yeah, so I mean, they've all got Flying Slayer, so you're only really going to have. It looks really complicated to have all of these, but really they're just lower versions of the same thing often. But the choice, I guess, is between the 2 of the same tier. So we're talking about tier 1 adamantium or tier 1 palladium. So these are the 2 resources that you get at the same time with the same research, the same tech tier, but there's a little bit of difference. So this one, I guess, does more attack and more damage. This one does more defense, I see, and this one does more initiative. Okay.
Yeah.
And so they're the 2 two-handed bow types versus the 2 one-handed bow types, which have point blank power, which means they do more damage at close range. But because they're one-handed, you have to equip a shield too.
Well, I mean, you get to. It's a privilege. But yeah, we probably want to go for. My thought on this is that we want to go for a tier 1. I think we want to go for the high damage, even though we'll get defense elsewhere. But let's go ahead and get the palladium crossbow.
Okay, so that's the palladium crossbow.
You can drag that on there.
That one does extra damage.
Yeah.
And this one would have done extra defense.
Right.
Right. So we go with the damage over the defense.
Yeah. We're gonna for the weapon, absolutely. And then for the shield, we can either get the plus 15% health.
Yeah.
Or plus 15% power. In this case, I think we probably actually want to go. It's kind of a toss-up, but I think that actually we want to have the plus 15% health on this guy, because we do need to be able to. We're fighting necrophages. We need to be able to stay the course, and then we'd like to get at least 1 modern piece of armor. So if you could click the armor tab.
Yep. You see, you don't have any of the. You haven't researched the palladium and adamantium armor yet, I guess.
Yeah, I haven't. So we're just going to make sure that we have. I think we have tier 2 glass steel right now. We should switch that to tier 2 titanium.
Tier 2 glass steel. We're switching that to tier 2 titanium. Oh, he didn't even have a helm.
No. It's
so maybe.
Yeah, I don't think we need it.
You don't need a helm.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to keep the cost. Let's go ahead and just drag it off into nothingness, and it will.
Okay.
Yeah.
So helm not recommended.
You have to balance the benefits you want versus the cost. We don't have the best production in the world, so I would go for, in this case, the breastplate of tier 2 titanium, and then the tier 2 boots is sort of where I went with that.
Okay. So we're just switching over from glass steel tier 2s to titanium tier 2s.
Absolutely.
To give us extra hearts, so it synergizes with life. It doesn't seem to have, though.
A little bit.
It doesn't seem to have.
It does. It does. It's not quite.
Looks like we're roughly about the same as we were before.
Yeah, we just have more attack. We have a really great attack and fairly okay defense. It's not the best. For Marines are just never going to be that tough, and we're not maxing it. And then finally go to the accessories, and we right now we can't use that because it's hero only, but we would like to put the tier 2 titanium pendant on them.
Okay, tier 2 titanium pendant, glory or death.
Yeah, if you can mouse over that, you can see what it does.
+5 morale per adjacent enemy. I've not really seen anything to do with morale, actually. I don't really know how that works.
Morale just gives them benefits to attack and defense.
Okay.
So the closer the enemy gets, which is what the enemy's going to want to do, the stronger we get. And this also has point blank. This is optimized to shoot into people's faces and survive long enough to do a lot of damage.
Okay. Oh
So you can go say and say apply.
Okay, let's look at all these costs. Okay, yep. So this is our new Sky Hunter.
Well,
our new Shock Marine.
Yeah, and then I don't think we're going to have the Dust Guardian as well. So let's leave the Sky Hunter alone and go for the Harmonite. And just make sure that he has the best claws that he can get. This is our faction unit.
He needs some Palladian claws or Adamantium claws.
In this case,
both have sweep strike bats the same. But what's the other one actually? Hammer is stun. All right, so our choices are two-handed hammer or two-handed claws, right?
Yeah.
That does. What's better, stun or sweep strike back?
Oh boy, it really depends what you want. We're not going for stun builds. Generally, you want to maximize stun when you go for it. But we want the thing with the most defense, because you'll notice these guys have disease immunity, perfect against necrophages. That's why I chose them as my front line. So we want to go for the claws and probably the ones with the higher life. These guys are just going to march up, hit like trains, and rip through the enemy.
The hammer also takes off 16 initiative.
Which, I mean, they're already slow. They have an initiative of 10, so they're not going fast. Maybe we could go for the hammer, because the stun with beam is pretty powerful.
Okay, let's do that.
If you want to go for that, we can do it.
Yeah, I like that. We'll get the one with defense.
Yeah, and let's make sure the armor's up to date, because right now it's out of date.
Oh my god, he has literally initiative 0.
Yep. He's not going first.
I suppose if his initiative is 0 anyway, that negative penalty is sort of discounted, isn't it? You know?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter that it's a penalty to initiative.
Yeah.
We haven't got any.
Yeah, our initiative is effectively 0. So let's make sure we have tier 3 steel armor on this guy. There's no real reason to invest, I think, in the...
Oh. Yeah.
Right. You can go ahead and give him that. He's expensive, but we'll start turning things out in a sec. Boom.
Change. Yeah, it's an extra 20 for an extra 18 hit points. Oh, that's got to be worth it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's got to be worth it. 1 production for a hit point. I can live with that. Okay, so we've upgraded our faction unit, minor faction unit.
Yeah.
Upgraded our Shock Marine. And this, of course, is the Guardian.
And you can upgrade him, too. He has all kinds of cool stuff.
Jesus.
Yeah, he has madness. It's ridiculous. The one thing he has is he's got 3 types of special... special accessories. If we go ahead and take a look, I think, yeah.
Oh, right, bloody hell. So we've got Crystal of Loyal Flame, which has got Shared Wisdom.
Yeah, we don't want any of those things. What we want is, I believe it's this one. I haven't looked at these. Yeah.
Free counter.
Yes. So when you finally get in range of this guy, you don't want to deal with it. He'll just keep countering you right in your face. So we can get rid of the Shared Wisdom.
He can counter twice per round, basically.
No, he can counter...
I'll take this one off.
Yeah, an arbitrary number of times per round.
So how much does this cost?
Just 100 production and more titanium and glass steel. We're vaulters. We have all of it.
It's not too much, actually.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't actually say when you mouse over it.
Yeah.
Oh, it does say. So the other one is Glory or Death 3. I guess that's when he... Yeah. It's not too bad. Intimidation Aura. Is that any good?
It's a morale drop, I think. So 20% initiative for adjacent opponents. But this guy's already so slow. Well, actually, no. You know what? No, he's not. I'm sorry. What am I saying? He has 96 initiative. He is like crazy fast. So yeah. The closer you get to him, the worse things get for you. Fantastic.
He's reducing their initiative, but he has extremely high initiative anyway.
Yeah.
So his 3 weapon choices are this one, which he's currently using. Is it ranged or is it melee?
They're all. He has, I believe, a range of 3. For all of these things. It says so in the capacities on the right.
Ah, you're right. Okay.
So anyways, this is so cool. Like, these guys are super fun. This is the weakest of the bunch. He has this awesome power to heal adjacent armies too, which means that he is like, just having him, even if he doesn't fight, he can be incredible. It can be like add ridiculous longevity to an army.
He's a support guardian.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's nuts.
Increased fire.
Fielding one of these guys.
Healing. It seems weird that he'd be a healer.
He is a support guardian. He heals.
So he can 30% attack on a targeted friendly unit for 2 rounds. So what, he buffs your archers? Is that his attack then, in that case?
No.
Okay. So how does that work in practice? Because you have to target a friendly unit.
I believe that the way, well, so he can't actually join other people, but I believe he can do that out of title. I actually haven't gotten to play with him as much with that ability, so I'm curious to see too.
Right, so he has to march on his own, his army. So is he always reinforcements, or is he always...
He's neither. He doesn't get to... If you mouse over solitary, he cannot be joined by other units in an army. So yeah, he can come in, but he can't be his own army. So he is sort of there to just be really intimidating or to lead the charge.
And he always goes in on his own, does he?
Yeah. He is solitary in nature. Because they're so strong, you'll see. I have played with them a little bit. You just gotta...
So how does it... So plus attack on a targeted friendly unit? I don't understand how, if he fights on his own, there are other friendly units around.
You'll see when we get into the fight. It's obvious. Like, also the healing. It's kind of like tricky because there's some of them are battle and some of them are not. But he's... Yeah.
The other one is acceleration. Doubles the battle movement of the target. Okay. I'm going to go with the increased fire one because we've got archers on our side.
So many archers.
Bam.
Yeah. Okay, and now we'll have to upgrade him as soon as he's built.
Goros 2. Yes. Oh, of course we will.
Yeah.
Right. So
which is going to be expensive.
We can retrofit him straight away. We've got lots of stuff. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, but before we do that, why don't we cancel the production in Rayit and start actually outputting the new shock marines. Yeah.
Yeah.
We queue up a few of those. They're going to take a long time because, well, no, they're not so bad. But yeah, let's get at least 3.
All right. You want 3? 3 shock marines on the way. We've already got 1 here. We can retrofit him.
Yeah.
Let's get him up to date. So, I mean, that's the problem, really. I always worry about retrofitting old units like that because I might have been wasting my resources, basically just swapping out one set of armor for another set of armor that doesn't really give much of a benefit.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do it in the other playthrough. I'll show you the comparison, but even if, it's almost always worth it to use your strategic resources for those sorts of things. It just makes sense. Okay, so now Honest is, there he is. He's here. He's in.
Oh my god, he just stands up in place.
And let's go ahead and retrofit him. We have 300 dust. Oh yeah, look at that. Freaking cool. Mufasa right there.
Okay, he is a bit, isn't he?
Yeah, Simba.
Right. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and he's there. He's here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and there's never been bubblegum invented, so.
So I guess you can't garrison him in a city.
No. Let's also cancel what Honest is building and start building Harmonites there.
Okay, you got it. I'll just throw him up like that. There we go. Okay, and we've got 2 more shock marines we can retrofit, so let's do that. You haven't been... Well, we got a level on our governor as well.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, get the trade route one, that mechanical exhibitionist. So good.
Top tier talent.
Top tier talent.
City trade routes.
Honestly, I was sort of playing with... I wouldn't actually recommend that level loadout for that character.
No.
No, it's not good.
This is something we'll go through.
Yeah.
We'll try and
the top tier one is good, but it doesn't really make up for it elsewhere. All right, and then next turn we're gonna also have our awesome,
legendary building.
Boom!
You're the first to complete the construction of this legendary building. No other empire can claim this stupendous feat.
We have a flippin' alchemic institute.
Okay, so what is? Oh, we'll upgrade to level 2. We're surrounded by 4 level 1 districts.
Yeah, so unfortunately my city planning was sort of bad. In this case, it's pretty terrible, I confess. But we can start to level up that district by building borough streets. I don't think we should, though. Let's not worry about that. And let's also get some troop production here.
So, hang on, no, but is there any benefit from leveling this up?
Yeah, for every level it goes up, it increases its research cost reduction in past eras by... it increases its 25 science to 50 science to 75 science. So it's like it's a super, super powerful thing.
So should you have built like district here, and then district where the thing is, okay, and then district here, and then built the science institute here, so when it comes out, it's automatically leveled up?
Yes, I could have done better.
Is that how it? Does that matter?
It wouldn't. It wouldn't have necessarily worked that way, unfortunately. But
so what's this here? So your rank is right. So. Right, but it can only upgrade to level 2 anyway, can't it?
Yeah.
It can only go from 1 to 2 anyway. And is that not how it works? Is that wrong?
That's exactly how it works. You're absolutely right. I just did it wrong.
All right.
I was sort of... because everything's changed, I'm sort of playing around. And I don't play the Vaulters very often. So, again, also sort of just, giving it a test.
What happens if you, So if you're building it, right, is everyone else also building it at the same time, like a rush, or what?
That could happen in a multiplayer game. In this case, I don't think really anybody else was trying for this one.
Right.
But it is a possible. Now, here's the amazing thing. I'm pretty sure that the necrophages took the industrial megapole. I think I spied it up there, which means that if we can go get it, we'll also fix any production issues we may have.
Industrial megapole. It's on one of their cities, is it?
I think it's up there, yeah.
It's on this city.
Although, yeah, you can see it right there to the next to it. Yeah, look at
this
that.
Thing.
I think
that's the industrial megapole.
I'm not sure. We'll have to go check it. It looks like it, but I actually haven't. Yeah, I haven't built one yet, so I'm not sure what it looks like with necrophages.
No, I guess everyone's gonna have like different art styles. So the Volters have got all their blue crystals. And
yeah, I think this one always looks the same, but yeah, like some of them look a little bit. Depends on your city.
Okay.
So we'll have to see. If not, then it's fine. But we're gonna go and kick some butt anyway.
Okay. Cool. What should we build here? Just any old units?
Yeah, I think we should probably build another Harmonite. See, we're almost out of... Be careful, because we're almost out of Adamantium.
Yeah, I saw.
Or Adamantine, so yeah.
So, but it won't let you build them. I think that's because I've queued up so many in the other places.
Yeah.
Partly. A dearth of dust. A thing is an
event. Yeah, so these are also new things that happen. There's just random events now. It's a lot like Endless Space, if you ever played that, where occasionally there's just environmental things. I had one where it was like +9 influence on water tiles for a while, which is why I have had so much influence.
Right, because you just stockpiled a whole bunch of it.
Yeah, because Ak had so much, yeah.
That's cool. Okay, so I'm just building units now.
Yep.
Next turn, 3 units will finish.
Yeah, we're doing super good on this.
Okay, and then I need to start assembling them into an army to go and melt the necrophages. Shall we go straight for their capital?
No, I think we should go for the closest city and take that. And that'll be a nice expansion point, and then we can work our way from there.
Let's just assemble. So how big can you make your armies?
I think that the maximum... By the way, you could see I bought that awesome hero from the dragon. The
dragon guy. Yeah, he's a support healer who heals.
Yeah, actually, he should probably be updated. You want to just go and give him like
oh my god, there's so much to pick, isn't there?
Yeah. He hasn't
exhaustion.
Yeah.
Right. So his choice is slow down or exhaustion.
We want him to be fast because healing should be fast. So let's give him the fastest thing is tier 2 glass steel. So let's give him that quarterstaff or tier 2.
Tier 2 glass steel.
There you go.
What you mean fast as in initiative?
Yeah, because his initiative's pretty good. Yeah. And then let's make sure he has tier 3 steel armor.
Tier 3 steel
or steel tier 2 glass steel armor. We have so much glass steel. Let's just do it. There's no sense holding back. Full deal.
So tier 2 glass steel armor will give us 400 hit points, 100 attack.
Yeah.
But tier 3 steel is pretty similar actually, isn't it?
Yeah, tier 3 starts to get better, but what we're going for here is the initiative.
Oh right.
Yeah.
So this puts us on a little bit higher. It's not that much difference, surprisingly.
Yeah, but we may beat his heroes, which is what I'm like. Initiative is either you win or you don't, but we'll have to see. We should have also the tier 2. Yeah, that sucker.
This thing.
Yeah.
That we got free counter. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And do these upgrade as well?
They do, but what we really want is anything that gives improved movement is what we want there.
Improved movement.
Yeah, that makes them go faster.
Vision. I think vision gives you sharp sense, which is initiative, right? Oh no.
Yeah.
Sharp sense 3 doesn't give initiative. It gives +40 defense against ranged.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. All right, he's done.
And he's upgraded. make sure he's upgraded, retrofitted, and you want to retrofit everybody in. Yeah.
In his army as well.
Yep.
Job done.
We're getting there. We're almost ready to go.
He's got a level up as well, actually.
Let's do it. Battle him is awesome.
You've been putting it on plus attack, haven't you?
Yeah, so let's just keep tossing that on there.
Sure.
For God's sake, I can't take this! Lewis!
What?
Why? Why are you doing this?
I pressed auto.
This isn't your plan, because I want to win! And now I'm getting up with Ben. You guys really fucking suck, honestly.